What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel as well as on Twitch, so make sure you come by and say hello. This video is also brought to you by My Music, which is available anywhere you stream music under the name Aftersound, and I do have a new song coming out very soon on August 15th called Tides, so check it out. Let me know what you think, and I appreciate the support. All right, guys, we have two sponsorship proposals to say, what is it, the Crypto Gaming Relief Fund, right, the CGRF. Two proposals to help these communities get onboarded into Splinterlands and not lose everything that they had. So if you're not familiar with the CGRF, the Crypto Gaming Relief Fund, this was a DAO initiative spearheaded by Clayboyne and Dave McCoy, I believe, to create an outreach program from the DAO for any other games that are crypto related games that might go under, right? And their communities would be in a little bit of a disarray and, trying to get some kind of value. And so by offering them the opportunity to get onboarded here through, some SPS, through whatever, was available, and that can be all changed over time. But just giving them a place where they can have a little bit of a soft landing. That was the idea, right? Especially because these would be the target ideal customers since they're already in the crypto gaming space. They know how to navigate this, and they may not have heard of Splinterlands, or they may not have heard of the Hive blockchain or all that, but this is an opportunity for them to, to check out the game, as well as for us to kind of market to people who are already in the space. So we have two proposals here, one for Tokyo Beast, which looks like it went under, as well as the Walking Dead Empires. Now, the Walking Dead Empires is the only one that I've heard of. I'm not familiar with Tokyo Beast, but it's kind of like a similar proposal for both, at least from what I was reading. So just to go into this, right, the purpose of this proposal is to determine if the SPS DAO would like to officially sponsor the Web3 gamers that were negatively impacted by the shutdown of Walking Dead Empires via the Crypto Gaming Recovery Fund. If this passes, eligible players will be able to visit a claim page made available by the Splinterlands team to verify ownership of an impacted wallet for a period of 90 days from the launch of the sponsorship program. So the SPS DAO will allocate the following shares of the Crypto Gaming Relief Fund as follows: up to 250,000 shares. I actually don't know how many total shares there are, but let's see. Is there something here? No. All right. So 250,000 shares. No wallet will receive more than 250 shares. Distribution will be done on a best efforts basis based on the NFT holdings for that from the final snapshot on April 29th, right? An individual share allocation will be determined by the average number and rarity of NFTs held by all eligible applicants' wallets that apply for it. So again, this is very specific. It's just going to be a small amount in terms of what we're giving or what we're allocating per game, right? That was the whole plan behind this, and it's going to be based on who applies and split amongst them. So again, I think that this is fantastic. Obviously it's not fantastic for the people who got screwed over with the game shutting down, but at least this is what it was designed for. We wanted to be able to offer a hand. Obviously, this is very much a marketing effort, so nobody's going to hide behind that, but it is meant in good faith for people to be able to come in and get some assets within Splinterlands and be able to get started and onboarded. And obviously, we have a much better onboarding process now. There's a lot of new players coming in, right? The experience for newer players is significantly better. So I think that this is a perfect time to test this out, especially on a high-profile thing like the Walking Dead Empires. And maybe Tokyo Beast was just as high profile, but I am voting for it. I know that right now we only have about 100 million. Wait, we don't even have that much. So there's only like what? Oh no, yeah, we have 100 million SPS that's voted. We tend to get at least 200 million. Sometimes if it's really contentious, we can go up to like 300, maybe even 350. But here, yeah, like 223 million, 283 million, 210. 198, right? So we're gonna have at least another 100 million SPS vote on this. Maybe some people will be apathetic and not bother, but I would say you can probably expect for this to be around 200 to 250 million. Again, that's not a guess. I mean, that's just a guess. I have no idea what it'll actually be. Maybe it'll turn into something contentious. But my point being is that since we're only at 100 million, we're probably only at half or maybe even less than half of the amount of SPS that's going to vote, and we're at about 77, 78%. Keep in mind, this does need 2/3 to pass, right? So we are comfortably passing right now. It's not, these bars are a little, these bars are a little deceiving, right? Because we're 10% above the threshold, but it is at 66.67% of all votes need to be in favor of this. I haven't checked who's voted or for or against. I'm not going to do that just because there's no point in trying to call people out, and that's not my goal with this anyway. But I just want to recognize that there are 6 days still left in the voting period, and a lot of SPS that is not allocated in terms of the vote. But I think that this is a good move. Again, I am trusting Claiborne and the team to be doing proper vetting here. I don't think they would have done a proposal if they didn't think that this was worth their time. We already know the team is very, they're running as lean as they possibly can right now. So if this is not worth their time to be taking on, I think that they wouldn't have bothered with it. But we are in an interesting phase right now, especially with Ethereum going over 4,000 again. Bitcoin still just a couple percentage points off of its all-time high. We're back up to 119,000 today. So like this is the time for us to be testing it out and doing it, because if this goes successful, then we are able to have a working kind of like a proof of concept, right? And say like, hey, we were able to help out these two games. And sure, maybe we go into a full-on bull market at that point, and there's fewer games that are dying. But at least we've had this now. And whether it's 6 months, 12 months, 18 months down the line where other games or other studios shut down for whatever reason, right? We would have established this, and we would have established it early on in 2025, right? And had an area for people to come into and check out the game. And to me, it's a no-brainer. We should at least give this a shot. But I'm open to hearing other viewpoints on it. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all in the next video and see you around the game. Take care.